I know that the Bay Area's got a little bit of big game fever, Stanford and Cal coming up, but I tell you what, that is going to be a lopsided affair. If you're looking for a good game, we got one for you coming up on Friday. San Jose State is looking to get bowl eligible and has Navy in town. And really, really fun team to watch in terms of if you like triple option football, and I think the option play is one of the reasons why I was drawn to college football as a kid over pro football. I think it's fun to watch. It's an exciting brand of football. It can create big plays, and it's going to be a big test for San Jose State as it tries to come off of its first beating of the year, and they've lost other games, but they haven't been beaten like they were last weekend. And to talk about all of it and all the pageantry that'll be out on the field as well this Friday night with Navy in town, head coach Ron Caragher joins us as he does every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Coach, it was a rough one. 38-16 loss to Nevada. And like I said, you've lost a few games before, but this time you were beaten. What happened?
Yeah, it was a tough one, Damon. The second half got away. It was 21-16 at the half going in, and even though we had we had settled for a couple field goals where we couldn't quite punch it in, I still thought we were in the game, and I was ready for a team to come out unleashed, ready to go and surge ahead and take the lead. But unfortunately, things didn't go our way, and the credit to a Nevada team that executed and made big plays when they needed to do so.
And with all due respect to Nevada, whose effort clearly prevented you from having the day you wanted to, there must have been some disconnect, too, because for your team to be held to 16 points, that doesn't happen. What was it about the afternoon that just didn't connect?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at halftime, we were at 16 and had moved the ball. And then the second half came out, and we made some big plays. I thought we got some chunk plays. We call them 20, 25-yard plays at a time. And we just couldn't punch it in, and we turned it over on downs once on the 4-yard line going in, and we just can't do that. We got to be able to put points up in this day and age with higher scoring games, more plays for the offenses with the no huddle spread offenses. We've got to do that, and our defense, I thought, played hard and did it. They held them to 14 points in the second half, and we've got to be able to score more than that.
You just had trouble getting off the field on third down. I saw that they dominated the time of possession in the second half. Were you giving them easy to convert third and shorts, or were they making just big play after big play on you?
No, I think you hit the nail on the head with the third down situation. Early down runs that put them in a good third down situation, a 3rd and 2, a 3rd and 3, and you flip the side of the ball. For us, we were in maybe a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 9, and just the percentages went out when you have those short yardage situations for third downs, and they converted and we didn't, and I think that was collectively the difference in the second half of that game.
I love the fact that you get the nation to itself on Friday night. ESPN is carrying the game on ESPN2, the only national televised college football game Friday night. It's great that you're getting the exposure. It's going to be a big night of pageantry and ceremony with Navy in town. I know that you're saluting the military. It's also the 50-year anniversary of the assassination of John F. Kennedy. So there will be a lot of I guess emotion throughout the night, and with Navy in town, I mean, you can't have a better opponent to show a little pride in one's nation, I guess.
Oh, definitely, and we have respect for their young men and the commitment they make to serving our country. But in the bigger picture, I think, as you mentioned, Spartan Stadium's going to be a great night. We're bringing in a team that's already bowl eligible. We're trying to get bowl eligible on the cusp of it. So there's going to be some good football played. We're honoring military veterans to come to the game, free tickets. They can contact the ticket office regarding that. But very excited about it. Great opportunity. National television. Again, another chance to put Spartan football out there to show the country what we're all about.
And again, it is a 6:30 kick at Spartan Stadium. If you're interested in tickets, you can call 408-924-SJTX, or you can go to sjsuspartans.com. And like you were saying, Coach, all veterans showing a valid military ID will be given free admission, not just for themselves, but for whoever they bring with them, whether it be a son, a daughter, a family member, a spouse. One valid military ID gets you 2 free tickets to the game. And again, with Navy in town, what a nice thing to do. You, Lawrence fan in San Jose State. That's good on you, Coach. Really nice thing to do for the community. Let's talk a little bit about how you go about beating Navy. Like I said, I wouldn't want my team to run it, but I certainly enjoy watching it. I love a triple option. It's one of the more exciting plays. I remember someone once said, people go to football games to watch running backs make big plays, and I do believe in that. What do you do with your linebacker core concerning this triple option attack? You almost have to reprogram them for this particular opponent and get them out of their natural instincts playing pass first teams.
You do, and I'm just going to back up a bit on that triple option. What makes it's the ultimate misdirection offense, because you've got maybe a quarterback, he could hand it off to the fullback midline down the center. He could run out, he can pitch it to the halfback, or he can keep it. But in the misdirection part, they have their wings go in motion and going the other way. So the key, to answer your question from a defensive standpoint, is to be disciplined with your eyes, meaning you can't follow the ball where it goes. What happens is you chase the ball, and the ball comes right back to your gap that you vacated because you were pursuing the football. So we need to be disciplined. We need to maintain our fundamentals, be gap sound, so that we can hold this very challenging and unique offense in check.
It's like a lane assignment on kickoff, except you're always in a lane assignment. You can never leave your lane playing an option team.
So true. And then when the secondary starts to feel, those guys feel the necessity to cheat up, to come up, to make a play, that's just right then is when the quarterback pulls it out of the belly and drops back and throws a deep pass over your head. So our guys need to be disciplined on all phases.
It's really something else. You look at what Navy does statistically. They run so much. I mean, they're so committed to the run that their quarterback has almost outrushed his own passing total. How many times do they actually throw it in a game? Are you expecting 12 passes from Navy on Friday?
If that. It's under 10 sometimes, but unfortunately for the opponent, it's a high percentage completion, and it's a huge yards per catch because it's a take a shot down the field. When they start feeling your secondary creep up, that's when they're in their minds, they say, hey guys, it's time to take a play action, fake option, quarterback drop back, throw it deep type of play. So we just need to be clicking on all cylinders, gap sound, and then open field tackling is a big part with the way they win they bank on winning the one-on-one battles out on the perimeter with their fast running backs in space. Coach
Ron Caragher, good luck to you and your team. Friday night, ESPN2 will be there. Fans can get in. You can go to sjsuspartans.com for tickets. You can call 408-924-SJTX. Again, veterans with valid military IDs are allowed 2 free admissions per valid military ID. You're going to be swearing in new members of the Army and the Navy. Probably not you personally, Coach, swearing them in, but someone will be doing it on the field. And hey, to you and your team, with bowl eligibility on the line in these last 2 games, good luck to you, Coach. There's nobody that would like to see you go bowling more than me. And you got 2 really good chances here. Beat Navy, all right?
I love it. Thanks so much, Damon. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach. Okay. Ron Caragher, beat Navy. And when we were talking with Scott Reese about Stanford going to play Army, this is one of those, you want to beat Army, don't embarrass them. You want to beat Navy, don't embarrass them. Navy rarely gets embarrassed. They're good. Navy's won its last 2 in a row, 3 of 4. Their only loss in their last 4-game stretch was a 4-point loss to Notre Dame. At Notre Dame, I believe.